Hi, my name's Sam Taggart, and a lot of you guys probably don't know me because you've never done really door-to-door sales or summer sales or you've gone out and hit the streets, right? And you're probably asking, like, is it for me? Like, am I cut out for door-to-door sales? Like, I'm not a salesman, I've never done it, I don't want to take the risk of commission only. A lot of times we have those questions and you're like, well, I kind of want to know, is it for me before I actually go do it, right? So today I'm going to talk about why is it for you or why is it not for you? And it isn't for everybody. And so my background, I did it since I was 11 years old. I kind of fell into this. I started painting the addresses on the curbs. I've sold sham knives. I've sold literally all sorts of different stuff, alarms, solar. Now I've sold pest, satellite roofing, everything. So I'm basically deemed as kind of that door-to-door expert. I host Door-to-Door Con, I host podcasts, I host events for training all these door-to-door sales guys. And I figured I'd give you guys a little nugget. So if you're asking yourself, should I do it or should I not? I've trained thousands of them. And the first advice I would ask is look in the reality, not fake, don't make yourself feel good. Scale of 1 to 10, where's your work ethic? Now, everybody is going to answer that question. You're probably thinking 7 or 8 right now. Am I right? So you're sitting there going, I'm a 7 or 8. Don't say that, because one man's hard work is another man's lazy. Look in the reality. Okay, when I was an athlete at high school, when I was in sports, was I the one that was like pushing my hardest to freaking finish the 5 miles and finish in first or fifth place, like first top 5? Or was I the dude that was like, he's making us run again? Huh? And if I was that guy, you're probably not gonna make it. It's those guys that are kind of the 1st through 5th in their athletic department, those guys make it. Am I the guy in school that's kind of just trying to figure out how to skimp by and get low grades? Or was I the guy that's like, I know how to buckle down, good grades, I'm willing to study, I'm willing to work hard, I'm willing to figure it out so that I can get an A? If that's you, probably a higher chance of success. So a success breeds success. That's plain and simple. So if you don't have a very strong track record of like, I do hard things, I work hard, you're probably not gonna make it in this job. I'll just be honest. And then the other one is your attitude. There's kind of the Debbie Downer, negative Nancy type people. And then there's the happy-go-lucky, look at the bright side. And this job's depressing sometimes. You're getting your face slammed in over and over and over again. And to a lot of people, that gets to them. Like, they take it and they wear that on their sleeves. They're like, everybody's kind of jerks today. Everybody's kind of rude. Nobody likes me. And it's like, if you can't brush that off and kind of say, I have some emotional resilience, then it's gonna be a hard journey. And it still gets me. Like, there's still days where I wanna punch a freaking wall. I'm like, this sucks, but it's what I do about it. It's how I respond to those emotions. And ask yourself, have I went through challenging things in life? Have I had to struggle and have I been able to come out of it? Have I seen pain and rejection in my life? And how did I respond to that? And be real with yourself. A lot of times we wanna assume that we're so cool, but I'm telling you, this job is not easy. But what's beautiful about it is because it's not easy, we get paid what we get paid. And if it was so easy, we wouldn't get paid what we get paid. So I'm grateful that it's one of the hardest things. I'm grateful for the work ethic I've learned. I'm grateful for the communication skills that it's taught me. I'm grateful for the financial freedom it's created for me and my family. I'm grateful that I've been able to travel to 5 of the 7 continents as married, take my kids, go on fun adventures, be with companies that have culture and give back. I'm grateful for all the fun things that it has created. I live in $1 million house. I drive the car I want to drive. Because of door-to-door sales. And my mission is to really advocate that, because I believe everyone should at least give it a shot. Everyone should try it out. You might be like, man, maybe I'm not that guy. My mindset would be like, go out on a Saturday, give it a whirl. And then if you're like, gave it a whirl, give it a good whirl. And what do I mean by that? Some people are like, well, I knocked like 5 doors, it wasn't for me. I'm like, well, I've knocked 5 doors and those 5 doors weren't for me before too. So give it a shot, give it a fair shot. What I mean by that is give it a full summer, give it 4 months, give it 3 months, give it 6 months. Because those first couple months, that's called learning curve, that's called training ground. And the people that can make it past that tend to just never want to quit. They're like, how would I go back to a 9 to 5? How would I get sucked into the trap of society and work for a wage and let them dictate my worth when I've cracked the code and been able to dictate my own worth? I can dictate my own worth, which is phenomenal. And no other jobs actually give you the freedom to say, make what you want to make. You want a 100% raise today? Go get it. You want a 200% raise this year? Go get it. I did that. I've trained and worked with hundreds and thousands of people that have done that. You can too. It's just, are you willing to go out and get it? So I'm here to support. I help new guys that have never done this before. I have conferences, D2D Con, I have a podcast. Go find it, D2D Podcast. The Facebook group, it's called the D2D Tribe. There's where you can ask questions. You're like, hey, what's your pitch? Or hey, what's this? You know, like that's a place you can banter and ask like, well, I'm new to this. Can you help me out? And people are really willing to help because we know that this job's hard, it's a school of hard knocks, and we got to support each other as a tribe. So I'm here for you. Reach out. Love to support you guys. And hopefully you go do it. Give it a shot.